India's space agency will be the first Asian country to attempt to send a space mission to Mars. I'm Deborah Kahn. Joining me now is Ram Jakku, who is a professor at the Institute of Air and Space Law at Canada's McGill University. Hi, Ram. Good to see you. So, is India equipped to take on this mission?
Yes, it is. I think one has to take a first step. It may not be fully equipped, but it is equipped to go to Mars. So it takes time. As you know, these technologies are fairly complex. I think technical developments, technologies which have been developed in India, they are ready. But again, these things are a bit risky. The countries have to start somewhere and take risks.
Okay, and certainly the country is spending a lot on space. There has been criticism as to whether or not, with so many poor people in India, the government should be spending their money this way. Why is it so important to India's government to develop its space agency?
Well, precisely for the reason you mentioned, to eliminate poverty, because you need fairly advanced technologies to solve problems which are massive problems. India is developed in a number of ways, one of the technologies, and it can use that technology for developing economy and technology, providing employment, and space technology is a very important catalyst for developing economies of nations. So I think it is elimination of poverty and space program should go hand in hand.
Okay, so specifically, how would India's economy benefit from this space program?
Not this program. In general programs, yes, because, weather forecasting, for example, is very important for agriculture purpose, remote sensing, looking at the natural resources of water management, and those are very important development. Of course, telecommunications. Now, missions to Mars may not be directly beneficial, but again, it is the development of technology, in general space technology, particularly launch technology, capability of nations to maneuver their missions in space are very much related to the overall development of space technology.
Okay, and if India does succeed with this mission, where would it put it in terms of competition with other Asian nations on their space programs?
Well, first thing is I wish India succeeds, and I hope it will succeed. The second thing is that it will be, as you said earlier in your introduction, India will be the first launching these kind of missions. So it will be a member of the elite club which goes to space beyond the moon.
Thanks very much, Ram Jakku, joining us from McGill University. For more on that story, you could go to WSJ.com. I'm Deborah Kahn.